The answer is given in Srimad Bhagavatam that when we shift the focus from the original source, from the original person, then the fear develops. So, we have to, it's like there is sun shining like this, and if I'm standing like this, so then what I see is my shadow. I see darkness. So it's my fault. Then I'm scared of my shadow. It's so dark, oh. Then you look towards sun. There's no darkness. So from darkness, we're supposed to move to the light. Tamaso ma jyotirgamaya. From tamas, from darkness, we go towards light. And that original source, that original person, that original personality, the eternal father of all the living beings is Shri Krishna. We are afraid because we have kind of lost our relationship or contact. Like a father and a son, 4 years old son and father, they're walking. And father is purchasing some vegetables. In the meantime, son is just looking here and there. And then he sees the dog. Someone has come with his pet dog to purchase the vegetable. And the son is trying to, not play with the dog, but kind of push him away. So then this dog is also kind of making sounds. He's becoming angry. He's becoming agitated. And he barks. What happens? The son becomes fearful. The child becomes fearful. And he immediately runs towards his father. Because he knows, only there my fear will go away. And he'll hold the hand of his father and then again look towards the dog. Now he's not fearful. Even if dog is barking, he's not fearful. Because he knows I'm holding hand of my father and my father will protect me. When there is no fear then. Because he has left that contact with his father, he is facing all these difficulties and he's fearful. But when the child comes back to the father, he is no more fearful. Similarly, we, as Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mame Vamsha Jiva Loke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana. We are eternally part and parcel of Krishna. And if we go and connect ourselves with Krishna, re-establish, we already have a relationship. We reconnect ourselves or re-establish our relationship with Krishna, then we will not be afraid of anything. We know that Father will take care. And He is powerful. He is supremely powerful. He is all powerful. Assume if you are son of the head of any nation, say any country, and the king or the president of that country in the modern world, like president or prime minister, is your father. Not to be used in a negative sense, but in a positive sense, you will not be afraid of things unnecessarily. You know your father is the king. So when you know that your eternal father, Krishna, is the supreme king and controller of everything, all the small and big kings, they bow down to this all-powerful king and most merciful personality. Then what happens? Then you're not fearful. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Bhoktaram yagatapasam sarvalokam maheshwaram surada sarvabhutanam yatva mam shantim richati. Yatva mam. By knowing this, you will attain peace. From fearful stage, you will come to the peaceful stage. How? When you know these three things. What are those three things? Bhoktaram yagatapasam. I am the enjoyer of all that exists. Sarvalokam maheshwaram. And I am the controller. So I am the enjoyer, I am the controller. And you will think, oh, Krishna is saying I am the enjoyer, I am the controller, but what about me? I also want to be enjoyer, I want to be controller. Then Krishna says, Surada Sarva Bhutanam. For all living entities, I am very dear and they are very dear to me. They are very dear to me. If you know the Supreme Lord, the Supreme King, He is telling us that we are dear to Him. Imagine how fortunate we are. And that's why Krishna says, if you know these three things, by knowing this, what you will attain is peace. Srila Prabhupada says this verse, text number 29, chapter 5 of Bhagavad Gita, is the peace formula. This is the peace formula for the world. What is happening? Everyone is trying to, take the property of God. There's a fight As they say, survival of the fittest, struggle for existence, unnecessary struggle and unnecessarily survival. You don't need survival for the fittest. What about those who are not fit? Actually, everyone is fit to stay peacefully and happily in this kingdom of God. So then there is absolutely no fear. Everyone will cooperate and support each other. But because we don't have knowledge, an absence of knowledge, like we started, absence of light creates darkness. Darkness on its own has no existence at all. It is the absence of light. So fear has no existence. It is the absence of knowledge. So if you don't know where you are heading, you are confused. And then gradually that fear starts budding in your heart and it expands, and you become completely fearful, surrounded by fear. When you don't know, someone is trying to play with you, and midnight someone calls you from unknown number trying to scare you. You get scared. Then someone is coming in your house, putting up that mask which children play with like a ghost, trying to scare you. You get scared. But when you know that he's your brother or he's your father, then you're not scared. Then you'll not be scared. You know that they're playing. So the knowledge leads to the stage of fearlessness. And without knowledge, we'll always be in fear. Because you don't know about yourself. Anywhere and everywhere you see, even our day-to-day life. Suppose you're traveling in the train and the ticket collector comes and he says, show your ticket. So you show the ticket, show your ID card. And you don't know where you have kept ID card. You're searching frenetically. And you start becoming fearful because the ticket collector is saying if you don't have ID card, you'll be fined. You will have to pay the fine. So then you are fearful. And suddenly, your friend is traveling. What happened? And he has maybe gone to some other, coach or gone to washroom. And said, what happened? Why are you so looking confused and scared? He said, I'm not able to find my identity card. Oh, you gave to me. It's in my pocket. So take this. And then all the sweating which was happening because of fear, now you cool down. All the nervousness is gone, all the fear is gone. And you're happy. So the knowledge leads to fearlessness.